Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be checking out the Lava Me Air guitar, which is the newest guitar that Lava Music just came out with, and it's very cool. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so here it is. Beautiful guitar. Honestly, I'm very impressed by this design. It's very just satisfying to look at it. So this guitar is quite different to the Lava Me 4 guitar. The first thing to pay attention to is the size difference, as you can tell, and this one has a screen, this one doesn't. Okay, so let's talk about the portability of this guitar. It's much lighter and thinner than the Lava Me 4, so that's already a plus for me, because I remember during my previous review of this guitar, this one right here, was that it would slip off of my lap whenever I play, unless I'm playing standing up. So this one feels closer to an electric guitar, but still has the resonating sound of an acoustic, which we'll get into later. So that's pretty cool. And in terms of the durability of it, well, of course, it doesn't scratch. You can take it wherever. You don't have to be super precious about it, and you just don't have to worry about the fact that you just don't have to worry about it, right? It's also resistant to high or low temperatures as well as humidity levels, which is an issue I have with other guitars because the wood bends and then it's all out of tune and you have to adjust the truss rod. And speaking of truss rods, here there's the system similar on all the other guitars. You just lift this little metallic little thingy. It's very satisfying. And the biggest change, if you have kind of seen the other Lava guitars, is that there's no screen. There's just these knobs. Let's talk about the features. To turn it on, it's really easy. You just press this button over here and you'll see how the pickup is gonna light up, hopefully. Yeah, and then this button lights up as well, which is pretty cool. And essentially what these buttons are this one's an effects patch. It has 5 different settings, or 5 patches, and then also a bypass, which is the white one over here. This is the volume control. I hope you can see that it changes over here. And then these ones deal with the effects levels. You can control all the effects and change them through the app, but you can also change the channels over here, and it's nice colors, and it's all customizable, which I'll get into in a second. Let me show you how this guitar sounds in general without plugging it in, and then we'll plug it in. Yes, so that gives you a little bit of an idea of how the effects work when it is actually not even plugged in. And now let's try plugging in the guitar so that you can hear how it sounds. There's this really cool feature inside the guitar. There's a little wheel. You won't be able to see it, but it's in here. And what it does is it blends the acoustic sound from the mic that's over here with the pickup, and so you can have just electric or just acoustic, or get a soft spot in between or a sweet spot in between. So, as you know, the Lava Mi 4 had a looping feature in it, but the this one doesn't because it doesn't have the screen. But I have a looper on my pedal board, so I'm gonna see if this works for looping. So as you can probably tell, it's the next day, and I thought that before the video ends, I can show you how the app works in a bit of detail. Right, so after turning on the guitar, all you need to do is press devices and then this button over here, and it connects usually very fast. Yes, we're in. So as you can tell here, there are these 5 effects patches, which you can also change manually on the guitar, but you can go into much more detail and change the actual effects that are used and fine-tune everything. So we are currently on the preset 3, but if I press preset 1 over here, it also changes it on the guitar, which is pretty cool. And you can check the effects chain over here. There are quite a lot of different ones which you can experiment with. But if we were to keep what we have right now, if we you can... If we press the chorus, as you can see here, there are the rate, the depth, the tone, and you can change all of this and also assign it to which knob you want to have it on. So if we want to have the chorus tone here, it's going to be here. And then if we do this, as you see, I'm doing it on the guitar. So this is pretty cool. And then if I have if we go to this here, there's only one. If I press edit over here, I can add another one. So let's say I want to add I've got a delay, so let me add a univibe. That's quite trippy. Or... And then if I want to change the rate, I can do that. Or again, assign it to the knob over here. And it's fully customizable, which is great. So you can do this beforehand on the app, and then it's all built into the guitar, and you can then obviously change it using the buttons. And that's pretty cool because sometimes you might not have access to your phone, but beforehand it's kind of like dialing in your pedal board before the gig. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then if I want to go back to this, yeah, I hope this explains how you use the app. It's really cool. So yeah, so it's definitely something that you have to try out because it's pretty cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I want to thank Lava Music very much for sending me this over. I really love this guitar. It's very cool. I'm gonna be playing it loads, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.